Today we're going to get into the ECX prep guide. This is what you need before you start the starter pack. Before you get into learning things about the market, you need to understand the fundamentals. Today we're going to do a video on these concepts just to help you to understand. You can also get the PDF version as well. It will also accompany your purchase of the starter pack. We're going to go over what to expect, mindset preparation, what you need to start, what you actually need, the course structure that you can expect in the starter pack, and we'll go over resources that you need to read or watch these videos to understand. Then we'll go over the next steps after you finish this course prep. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. This is a beautiful place to start in your trading journey. At ECX, we don't focus on what trading looks like and what you think traders should be doing. We focus on the results. So if you're making money, that's what it is that you want to focus on. A lot of times people get lost in the, oh, traders do this, traders do that. You're always in front of the computer. But here we focus on lifestyle. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're working at a grocery store, whether you're working 9 to 5, whether you have a lot of free time, you can still trade and you can still enter the markets successfully. And that's what we want you to do. We don't want you to be sitting in front of the charts all day. Okay, if you're doing that, that might be your thing, but that's not what we push here. What to expect is a unique perspective on the markets. We're not going to push this whole strategy narrative that a lot of times you get from trading courses. You'll see people saying like, hey, this is the holy grail strategy. This is the one that's going to get you into the markets and you're going to make a lot of money. That's not necessarily the way things work. The market will give you every single signal that you can expect or not expect to see. And so if you have a strategy, it doesn't matter if it's the perfect strategy if you're trading it at the wrong times or if it's not right for you. So at ECX, we focus on strategy building. So you're going to build a strategy that works for you. So the ECX Starter Pack is designed to introduce you to trading in a way that's less focused on how trading looks and more focused on the results. So by the end of this program, we hope that you have a foundation in the fundamentals of strategy building and psychology, and the psychology that you need to navigate the markets comfortably. And comfortably is what I'm talking about. If you're in a trade and you're sweating, you're trying to figure out what to do, you're not trading the right way. Please understand, there is no holy grail. There is no strategy, there is no book, there's nothing that's gonna be an end-all be-all to trading. So when you get in the markets and when you start to learn about trading, you're going to have to understand how things work. I'm not saying to read every book. This is not the approach that we take. You can overlearn in the markets very easily. So don't take the approach of, I'm going to get into the market and learn everything, but also understand that the one thing you learn is not going to completely encompass everything that you need, okay? There is no secret strategy. The sooner you can understand this, the sooner you stop looking for it, you'll find the things that work for you, or you'll begin on the journey of finding things that work for you specifically. So what to expect? You can expect a self-paced course, take about 1 to 2 weeks of study time to finish. It is beginner friendly, so you don't need any prior experience, but also if you have experience in trading, this can help you to reset and get a different mindset or a different perspective on the market to help you make more money or help you to become profitable. We have a focus, again, on mindset and lifestyle. So you shouldn't be in the market sweating, your heart beating, oh, I need to get to the markets, I need to get to the charts. That's not what we preach, okay? And we don't push a strategy. There is no one strategy at ECX. If you look at what Cass does, if you look at what I do, if you look at what Ron does, we are all different in the way we approach. So we're all different and we all have things that work for us. So again, your outcome, remember, should be to developing your own strategy. Not doing what I do, not doing what Cass does, not doing what anybody does, but figuring out what you do and what works for you and what makes you feel comfortable and confident in the markets, okay? Mindset. This is very important, okay? Trading is not a get-rich scheme. I've actually heard it said that people get in the markets to make money fast, but trading is actually the fastest way to lose your money. You have to get out the mindset that trading is going to yield you this huge reward immediately. And the thing is, it can, and you hear about those success stories, but the ones you don't hear about are the failures. It's like if I told you that I played Russian roulette for $1 million and I won, and I told you I had a strategy that can help you to win at Russian roulette, would you listen to me? No, because it's a dangerous game. And yes, someone will win and they'll write a book and you'll hear about that book and you'll think, oh man, they have the strategy, but that's not the case. Okay, so we have to come into the market with the mindset that will help us to maneuver it properly. Okay, if you can process these 4 things now, you're gonna save yourself years. Okay, years. The first is to learn to embrace losses. You have to be able to manage your risks. I will not say this enough times throughout this course. You have to manage your risk. Risk management is the single most important thing. You could be the worst trader in the world, but if you have good risk management, you'll survive long enough to become a better trader. I'm going to push this a lot. Risk management is key. Okay? If you don't do anything, don't read books on candlesticks. Don't read books on strategy. Risk management. Okay? Think long term. That's the next thing you want to do. Don't think in, oh, I'm going to get a Lambo, I'm going to flip a Lambo in 2 weeks. No, you need to think on the long term. Okay? It takes almost 2 years for people to become profitable traders. Lance B was he's considered one of the best traders at the time, and it took him a year. He didn't see a dollar for a year. And so this is the reality versus, oh, I'm going to get a Lambo and that's it. This is why trading has such a bad reputation. Time and experience. Please understand this. You need to be consistent. For you to make the necessary growth, for you to make the necessary change, you need to be consistent. You need to have discipline. The last thing I want you to do is focus on growth. Don't focus on making huge amounts. Focus on percentages and trying to build your account. And we'll talk about the power of percentages in the starter pack. And this is one of the key things. All right, so that's it for now. I'm gonna make another video and we're gonna talk about the things that you need. We're gonna go over the resources and we'll continue the next. So I'll see you in the next video.